Okay, this will be a raw, unedited look at Will Annan's Credit Valley Railway in N-scale. Come into the room. There is the workbench. CVR to the trains. And we will go in and first concentrate on the lower level. So here we have the lower level. This is Matheson Farm with a return loop and 2 staging tracks. It will come around. Now this is very raw and unedited because I'm just starting. This will be the Cheltenham module. It will have a station, a water tower, a freight shed, and a platform. In the corner there will be Philby Farm in Cheltenham, bringing us around. There's the Hoffman switch, ready to go on the turnout. The wires have all been cut and placed. This will be leading into the flag station at Boston Mills. Then across here there will be a mill in the river. This lower area is the river. Keep going across. And we come into the area that will be Sligo. Here is Sligo. There will be a backdrop. But you see, the town of Sligo goes up a rise to the back. So it will be the town going up the hill with houses up the hill. That crossing is just for the Hamilton Northwestern, which will be a dead line. This is coming out of Sligo. And now we come across, starting where the fast track sweepstakes are, will be the Credit Valley Trestle into the Credit Valley Station, the Credit Valley Yard. Up on that hill will be the Crow's Nest Quarry. So the line will come up the back and rise up to that level. And then we come out of the yard, move around. That white paper there will represent the Keystone Mill RS Laser Kit, which will be the brickworks. There's the switch which takes you up the back. Crossing the Credit River. Up front here will be a cooperage. In the back there is the bottling works. It's not really in place yet, as there's the siding. And that finishes the first level. It exits behind a group of trees through that tunnel. And then it will go and spiral up through the helix. Spiraling around the helix, up and up and up, until it comes out on the upper level. This is coming into Cataract here. Cataract, the river will fall over the falls. You cannot see the falls from this side, but if you're on the other side of the helix, you can. There is the turntable, which will be in Cataract. The station area. The one spur on the turntable will be a combination program track and siding. Moving on through. In front will be the sawmill area off the Credit River again. In back will be the town of Cataract. Coming around the corner, this will all be scenic in trees along the back. Coming now into Alton. That's an Osborne Models church. Alton will have a passing track and 2 sidings. That's one of the laser art buildings, which will be a wagon factory. Coming around the corner now, up on that rise will be a fenced-in area with a circus going on. Coming across, we leave Alton. That's the little flag station at Melville. The crossing again is for the Toronto Grey and Bruce line, and it will be a dead crossing. Moving along out of Melville, we come on this area here. The building under construction is an RS Lasers Bob's Barrel Factory, but that will be a storage area for the lumber mill. Going up the hill, we'll have the entire series of RS Laser lumber kits coming across the river again. That gorge will eventually be the Credit River once again. Coming across this module here, on the diorama base in front of the tracks will be the street representation of Orangeville going up the hill. The base is prepared, but of course, once you get the buildings on. Now this will come into the actual area where the Orangeville station will be, along with its crew house, freight station, and moving along here. All the wiring, that building in the corner is Robin Matheson's Anand Industries. Coming across here, none of it's been done yet. All those are Hoffman switches waiting to go on to the switch machines going on to the turnouts. Moving into the yard at the back, swinging around. That ramp is in front of what will be an ash pit. And then into the yard and the turntable area. The one long spur will have RS Laser's engine house on it. And then the return loop bringing you back so that you can have continuous running. It joins right in there in front of the stockyards. And that is the layout.